Well, welcome back to another Mindfulness Monday. Now, today I'm going to share with you, let's try to make some fingers right here, three empowering ways how to shift your focus out of worry. Because remember, what you focus on expands. And you decide which one works best for you. Or you know what? Maybe you have one that I didn't even suggest. And please feel free to share it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you use to help, shift your mind out of that. So, real quick, I wanted to answer a question that was asked of me the other day of why do I do these Mindfulness Monday videos? And I'm going to give you basically short answer. So my goal, my mission, my aim, my target is to impact people for the better in a positive and empowering way. And if I've done that with this video or another video, I have two quick asks. One, to share the video, and two, the phrase I kind of think it's cute and enjoy. Can you go ahead and smash that like button? Really appreciate it. All right, then let's get on to today's discussion. Okay, so I'm sure you've either had this conversation or somebody has said it to you to you're sharing with somebody like, hey, I'm worried, and they just tell you, "Hey, stop worrying." And you know what? Honestly, that kind of an answer is about as good as telling somebody, "Hey, don't think of an elephant in a pink tutu." So, but the funny part is, like, if I tell you to stop talking or stop running, you're able to do that. It's just a bit different when it comes to our thoughts. And so that's why I'm going to share with you three different ways in how to help shift yourself out of that. And I'm going to share it one way in a visual way, another way in an audio way, and the final way in a more kind of logical, mindful way. Okay, so first, I actually got this one from the book excuse me, Psycho Cybernetics. And if you have the new and expanded version, it's on page 262. So if you can go ahead and go straight to there and you can see what they talk about there too as well. It's a little bit more in detail. However, when that worry comes up, use that as like a cue to now have a positive mental image come to play. So think of something like that's just something positive for you and to you. And I highly suggest this that you do this now, not while you're in the moment of the worry, because at times it's very more difficult or challenging to attempt to think about it on the in the moment versus, hey, I already have what that positive mental image is. I'm going back over there and I'm pulling from there. And again, it's whatever's positive for you. Well, what is that positive image for you? And then you just think about that image when that worry just comes up and like again, there's like cue, bam, that mental image. Okay, now the second one, it's a more auditorial one to say, and I heard this one from Mel Robbins. I believe that's how you say her name. My apologies. However, hers is a little different. Hers is like 6 words you say, and I just like 5 because I one hand it just makes it a lot easier. And with that, you will say, "What if it works out?" So again, just say to yourself when you're that worry comes up, "What if it works out?" So again, you just say that out loud. "What if it works out? I'm worried about this. Well, what if it works out?" Again, so just another way. And then that final way, that third way, that more logical mindfulness, and I'm actually going to call it a bit more stoic, is thinking in regards of, can I control this? So whatever that worry that's coming to mind, are you able? Is this in your control or is this out of your control? Okay. So and you've got it from there. However, I wanna give you a little bit of a bonus. In full disclosure, this bonus one came into me during a meditation. So I was like, "Oh," I had a very cool aha moment. So either way, if you can or you can't control this, the next question in regards to that, that next thought is, "How can I make it better?" Alright, and I'm sure you're already thinking, "Wait a minute, that makes no sense. How can I make it better? Like, this is not in my control. How can I make this better?" So here's an example. So imagine that you are waiting to get an answer back from your friend's diagnosis, and they're waiting to hear a diagnosis if they are being diagnosed with cancer. So, and instead of going, that's completely out of your control. There's nothing that you can do. So again, how can you make that better? So there's a couple different things that you can make better. Even though it's out of your control, you can basically, one, like you can send your friends some loving thoughts and energy, or pray for them. Or the other thing too is being the best and positive person for your friend during that time when they do share with you the news. Okay? So again, whether it's in your control or out of your control, how can you make it better? So, my suggestion with these 3, well, 3 plus, is to go ahead and attempt them for yourself now. Like, see which 1 or 2 or all 3 really resonates with you. Okay, well, I really appreciate your time today. And remember, the faster you shift yourself out of the worry and into a more empowering thought, because think of what you focus on expands. Alrighty. Well, you keep making it an amazing day. See you next Monday.